For worksheet number 4, I'm actually going to work the bottom ones first, and then we'll come back up to the top ones. I'm going to work the odd ones and leave you the even ones. So to graph these, what we do is we graph this as if it's just a line, right? So just like it's y equals 2x minus 5. So we need to figure out how to graph that. So we start with the y-intercept, so negative 5. And then we do our slope, up 2 over 1. And we can do that a couple times if we want to help draw on this line better. And then if it is y is greater than only, not greater or less than, greater than or equal to, you're going to use a dotted line. So we draw a dotted line here. If it's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, we do a solid line. Okay? So then we got to know, then it's all of the points above or all of the points below. And we need to figure out which one it is. So this says y is greater than this line. So if I put my pencil on the line where it hits the y-axis, and I say y is greater than, it goes up that way, right? So that means I need to shade everything above that line. All right, let's look at number 9. So again, I just have to graph it. So I start with y equals negative 4, because this is the y-intercept, so negative 4. And I'm going to do my slope of down 3 over 1, down 1, 2, 3 over 1. I might want to do that a couple of times. And this one, because, 3 and 1, goes there. Because this is greater than or equal to, we're going to use a solid line. Now we just have to decide if we're going to shade up or we're going to shade down. So y is greater than, so I normally just start with my pencil here on the line, and y is greater than, so I got to go up. So I'm going to shade everything above that line. All right, so let's take a look at 11. So this one, my y-intercept is 0. And I have my slope of 5 over 3, so I go up 5 over 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. And because there's an equal sign there, it's less than or equal to, I'm going to use a solid line. And now I have to figure out which side I'm going to shade. So I go y is less than. So I'm going to put my pencil on the line, and y, I'm going to go down on y because y is less than. So I'm going to shade everything below. All right, I'll leave the even ones for you, and I'm going to go up to the top and work those the other way. So now on these, we're going to have to remember how to name this line by looking at it, and hopefully your copies came out better this time. So this is going to be y is it going to be greater than or less than this line? It's going to be greater than this line. And then because it's a dotted line, it's just going to be greater than, not equal to. So now what is this line? So we start with our y-intercept. So that's negative 1, 2. Well, we have to find 2 good points here. So there's 1, and there's 1 to find our slope. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, up 4 over 1, 2. So our slope is 4 over 2, but 4 over 2 is 4 divided by 2, so that's just 2. So 2x plus our y-intercept is 1, negative 2. Okay, so let's do number 3. So this is more practice on naming lines from a graph. Okay, so here we go. So y is it going to be y is greater, or is it going to be y is less than? It's going to be less than, and because it's a solid line, it's going to be an equal sign there. So y is less than, so what's our slope? I'll use that point there and that point there. So I went up 1 over 1, 2, 3. So my slope's going to be 1/3. And my y-intercept is 1, 2, 3. Is negative 3. Okay? Remember, we're using our y equals m, which is the slope, times x, plus b, which is our y-intercept. All right, so I'll do number 5. So y is greater than or less than? So y is greater than, it's higher. And since it's a dotted line, we're not going to do this line. We only use that line if it's a solid line. All right, so what's our slope? Looks like our slope is 1, so we're going to go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. So 1 over 1 is just equal to 1. So it's 1x, and our y-intercept is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. All right, I'll leave the even ones for you to do.